Is Electro Boots Mass Dragon still strong after the update, and has the metal pants made the strategy better? I think so. I think we can all agree pre-update this attack strategy you see here, where you use the Electro Boots charge, even if it's not maxed Electro Boots, with 11 invis spells and the Phoenix with Mass Dragons, it was a little bit broken. So the nerf on the invis spell and also on the Electro Boots was kind of meant to stop this attack strategy from being as powerful. But we'll see today if that is the case. Now, these are FCs, so you might be thinking, well, it takes away the validity of the replays, but it was literally the only way I could find to hit a near maxed out base, because you can see Kazi here has the maxed out new, I don't even remember what this cannon, the short range double cannon, whatever you want to call it. I actually forget the names. I got to remember the names for all the defenses. And you see a lot of the buildings are supercharged and the scatters are maxed out as well. So this is a pretty hefty base. It's not on hard mode, because then I would never have a chance to triple. But like I said, pretty hefty base, and we'll see here if we can take it down. So nice start from the Electro Boots charge. Yes, you can nerf it into the or you can try and nerf it, but the whole problem with it is the fact that it just makes the Royal Champion unstoppable, because she doesn't have to worry about skeleton traps, which is the biggest problem for her in days of past. We've come in with this attack, and because we get the Town Hall down with the Electro Boots charge, we're going to use the Stone Slammer. If you don't get the Town Hall down, then you want to blimp the Town Hall. You can see this double down cannon in the center. It does so much damage, so I use my one freeze on that smartly to get that down. But now we want to be looking at the Minion Prince, because I'm running the orb with the metal pants. So look, the Seeking Air Mine hits my Minion Prince there, and it only takes about 60% of health, and I know that's still a lot, but pre-update it was taking about 80%, and that's because the passive stats of the metal boot pants include a lot of extra hit points. So the Minion Prince is going here, and you're going to see in a second that I'm going to pop the ability, and you're going to see just how much less damage goes onto the Minion Prince. So, gets all the way back up to full, yes. Heals all the way up, so much health recovery. That Giga Bomb doesn't really do any damage, and you're going to see here, the air defense is locked onto the Minion Prince. It's doing such little damage. Now it's doing a little bit more, but that's what I love about this. It's not just the damage reduction for the 15 seconds, it's all the extra health on the Minion Prince, and it makes this attack strategy so much better. I'm pretty sure if I did this exact same attack with the Henchman Puppet, my Minion Prince would have died to that air defense, because it would have taken down the Henchman super quickly, and it just wouldn't have been that strong. But we end up kind of overkilling this base. Like I said, it is a near maxed out base, and we're still able to get the triple, and we're not even using maxed out RC equipment. Level 23 boots is more than enough. Now, in case you're not convinced by that, I do want to show this replay here. Don't worry, we'll get back to some maxed out FCs, but have a look at this here. Now, this base is trash. It had holes in it, super easy 3-star, but I want you to have a look at the Minion Prince here with these metal pants and how much better the Minion Prince is, particularly by itself. So we pop the ability there, and keep in mind everything is still targeting the Minion Prince. That's the one downside, you don't get the invisibility. But look at this, it is still doing so much. The Rage Scatter and Rage Expo are hitting the Minion Prince here, and he's still got so many hit points, and he will live through that entire section of the base. So yes, you don't get the invisibility to take the fire away from your Minion Prince, but he's so much better at absorbing it, and honestly, he's a lot more tanky than the dragon, so I'd prefer he take the damage than them. This attack here is more going to show the power of the Electro Boots and with the Giant Arrow. The two of them kind of need a little bit of a nerf. I mean, the Electro Boots have just been nerfed, but I mean, look, watch this and you can decide for yourself. I don't actually believe that the Giant Arrow needs a nerf. It's just crazy the amount it can do to sweepers and air defenses. So you can see the Royal Champion going into the center of the base here, and then I'm going to make the Monolith invisible, and look, we're right in the center here. There's not really much that Kazi could have done to stop the Royal Champion going in the very center of the base here, if you've got 11 invis spells, you can get the Royal Champion wherever you want. And that's the whole problem with this. You just put the Royal Champion down with 11 invis, and look, I'm going to deal with both spell towers in the core of the base here, and I believe I get rid of both Fire Spitters, which is ridiculous. Look at this, just gutting out the very center of the base. Rage Tower goes off, and obviously we'll activate the Poison Tower as well. Now while this is going, we use the Giant Arrow to get rid of 2 air defenses and 2 sweepers. I mean, you can't stop the Giant Arrow getting awesome value. You can limit it to like 2 air defenses or 2 sweepers rather than both, but really it is insane. And then you get the Healer Puppet, and the Queen's going to live the entire battle. Because we didn't take the Town Hall down, I'm going to use the Blimp. We Warden for the Blimp there. Good timing for all our troops. And there is a really well-placed NATO here. So you're going to see that the Town Hall doesn't go down to the Rage Balloons, but it will eventually go down. And those balloons tank the Giga Bomb for us. And look, we just have so many dragons in the area here. And if there's no poison effect on the Town Hall, which, by the way, I'm glad there isn't. I personally didn't like the poison effect on the Town Hall. I just thought it wasn't... I don't know. It just felt so... Ugh. I don't really have a word for it other than that. I think there was a better way to balance the game rather than making one defense that does absolutely everything. Give chances for other defenses to do more. And I think that's one of the benefits of Town Hall 17 at the moment, is that it's not just the Town Hall is the only building that can help defend. There are a few others now. Is there as many as we need? I don't know. That's a whole other conversation. Now, this attack, you won't really see the benefit of the Metal Pants because we do swag the Minion Prince ability, but you can see the power of the Giant Arrow because my Queen Charge is still up, the Healer Puppet, and the Electro Boots. I mean, even if you don't have a maxed out Electro Boots, you can still do work post-balance changes. Now, just because I've tripled a couple doesn't mean it's easy to triple those. So these are FCs, and I'm going to be pretty open with it. So that last attack I did, that was first attempt. This attack here was second attempt, although in the first attempt, my Minion Prince completely trolled. So I didn't feel as bad for that. And then the first one of the video, I mean, I did fail it, but that's because I was eating an apple, and the apple got stuck under the teeth in my mouth. I don't even know how to describe it. It literally felt like I was choking. So I don't know if that counts as a first-time hit or not. But you can see, doing the Royal Champion charge here, and I've messed it up completely because the Royal Champion has too little health. So after this Mortar hit here, I just assumed she was down, so I decided to let her go down there. I probably could have got the last invis off, but I wasn't upset with the value that she got. She doesn't deal with the Witch, though, which is annoying in the end. She set up a great funnel, though, and we're going to put the dragons on the top side here. I believe I end up putting the Queen kind of where the gold mine is in front of the air defense any second now, to try and get any value that she can. Giant Arrow goes across the map, gets some good value. Yet again, we're blimping for the Town Hall here. So I don't think I pop it, no, because there was no need. The blimp had already made it to the Town Hall. There was no need to pop the ability there. The balloons just get the Town Hall down, and that is nice for us. And then I pop the Warden ability right now to negate that Seeking Air Mine. And I want you to focus on the Metal Pants here, because this for me is another good showcase of why I think the Metal Pants is so much better than the Henchman Puppet. So, NATO goes off, the Minion Prince look gaining spun around in it, and is now sitting at full health, and the Monolith locks on. The Monolith, basically the defense that does the most damage in the game, has locked on to the Minion Prince, and the Minion Prince is taking it like a champ. Genuinely taking it like a champ. I do have to use the invis in the end, but still held on for so long, and it allows your dragons to live longer as well. If you use the Henchman Puppet, yes, the Monolith is going to change target, but it will destroy those 2 henchmen super quickly. You don't gain any hit points in the health recovery as far as I remember, so your Minion Prince is still going to be low health, and then the Monolith will lock straight back on. So I think it's pretty undoubtable that the Metal Pants is just better. I really like the Dark Orb. If you want to run the Henchman Puppet, you can, but I think the Dark Orb is nice to slow down all the defenses. Now, in saying that, this attack gets super close, and that's where I wanted to finish this video. This attack strategy is still strong, but the game is harder. The game is noticeably harder post-update to the point where, yeah, I wasn't perfect this attack. My Electro Boots didn't get amazing value. My Eternal Tome was probably a little too late. So I didn't do a lot right here, and I was still able to get the triple, but barely. Barely. There was 5 seconds left as well. So the game is harder, This attack strategy is still good, but you can't be as brain dead with it, and I think if you really want to get the most out of this attack strategy, drop the Henchman Puppet, run the Metal Pants, and you'll get 3 stars.